What's up guys, Kuroo here, and today with a new video. So there haven't been any news regarding the notices or in-game news. But first of all, we are still waiting for more people to apply for our guild. So if you didn't apply already, just watch the other application video. I will put the link down in the description, and I hope some more people will apply. And but we have some interesting stuff regarding the notices. So the last few days there weren't so many new things. So if you didn't already do the grand quest of the top rank, then you can do it and get, like, I think it's around 120 memory diamonds if you didn't already clear it. If you already cleared it, then I think you can only do the Master Plus 1 mode, which should give you 5 memory diamonds, and you need to clear the Master Plus 1 a few times to get what was it? The upgrade crystals for the Asna to make her a 5-star. So what I did with this Asna is I made her into a 5-star, and I limit broke her all into attack because I have a 10% reduction rod. If you don't have any reduction weapons or rods, then you should need to limit break her twice into MP, and twice the other 2 times you can do her into attack, which I would highly recommend. But she's actually pretty good. Her SS3 also looks pretty cool, but she still doesn't have any combo window, but she's a 5-star, so you won't need to bother about this if you use her first after parry and then switch into another character. But a small reminder, these 3 units are always a little bit weaker, or a lot weaker actually, than the Gacha units, so be aware of this. So what's actually new is the equipment creation event, and I was already right that it's going to be on Sunday. And the notices be on Sunday. So the equipment creation event actually starts on Monday at 6 AM UTC. I was already speaking a little bit about it in some previous videos, but now we have the official notices, and the equipment creation event is called the Gigantis Strikes Back. And you can get equipment, and here's something new. So if you clear Master and Master Plus 1 mode with S rank, you can get an extra piece of equipment. Okay, that's old news. But if you complete a Master or Master Plus 1 rank and obtain a rank S, the treasure boxes will contain 3-star special equipment. Also in the Master Plus 1, all this 3-star special equipment appears as level 20. So this means you only need to use, like, you need to level up the one equipment only like 10 levels, which should save a lot of coal actually, and a lot of crystals to upgrade it, which is pretty cool. And if you can clear the Master or Master Plus 1 mode under 45 seconds, then you can get another additional equipment piece in the treasure chest, which is also pretty easy. So I think it's a lot easier to get these equipments for the from the ranking than it was in the past, but So these equipments gives you advantage in the next ranking event, and it looks like the bosses have high attack. And I think they're actually from the fire element, so you want to have, or I don't know, I think he's from the fire element, but he could also be from the dark element, we need to see. And you can get, like, this heart dress, which you should upgrade to a rarity 4, so it gets the special effect, damage received -20% in the next ranking event, so that's not that important. But the more important thing is the bunny hat, rarity 2 to 4. You should upgrade it to a 4-star, and you will get 10% bonus damage in the next ranking event if you equip it on your unit. So I highly recommend you to at least farm 3 of them for now. We will definitely get an announcement, I think tomorrow, or the latest will be in 2 days, about the next ranking event and the next banner. But I think they will bring out the announcement tomorrow and bring the actual banner out on Tuesday. I think they also did bring the latest banner out on Tuesday, so I think that's highly possible that we're going to get the fire banner. So as there haven't been any new news, I think, and I think I'm right, By the way, don't forget to clear your Sundust missions to get your Sundust. I already did it each day, so we can talk a little bit about what characters they would actually bring out. I'm not sure. I think it will be 4 characters again. I think it's going to be, what was it, Record Crystal Scout, and should be all fire units, because the ranking accessory and the armor are both from the fire element. And it has, like, this Alice in Wonderland kind of vibe, but it could also be for the gambling event, but I'm not sure. But I think it's more like the Alice in Wonderland, because this dress kind of looks like the Heart of Queens stuff, and the head, yeah, I think it's just a bunny head. At least the ears look like kind of for a bunny. But yeah, what I personally think is that they're, hard to say. I think there's going to be, of course, a sword unit and maybe a dual blade unit, because we haven't had one of those in a long time. I think it's a dual blade unit, a sword unit, and 2 more units. What should we have? I think it's going to be a rod unit and a rapier most likely. So that's my prediction, what I personally think is going to happen. So sword, dual blades, rapier and rods. But we need to see. You guys can tell me down in the comments below what you actually think, but I think that's probably likely. And for characters, as I already mentioned, it looks like Alice in Wonderland, so I hope there's going to be Alice and that she wears this kind of dress, which would be pretty cool. I think there's also going to be Asuna wearing this like bunny hat. For dual blades, I think it's most likely going to be a male unit again. Probably Kirito. Maybe we're going to get another female unit with dual blades. Maybe Asuna with dual blades, this will be pretty cool. So, I would say Alice as a sword unit, Kirito as a dual blade unit, Asuna as a rapier unit, and for rod unit this time I think it's Leafa, which will be pretty interesting. But that's just my prediction what's going to happen. So yeah, I don't guarantee that it's going to be right. I'm probably going to be terribly wrong, but hey, at least I can dream about stuff, right guys? And yeah, I think there is nothing new except for this one, which is kind of sad, but I think by now we know how it goes all the time. And yeah, today is like the last day where you can scout for the 5-star upgrade vote banner. Unless you really want this Rain or this Alice, I don't really recommend scouting on this banner, because this Kirito and this Asuna are nowadays kind of outdated. This Alice version 2 is still pretty strong. She's really good Earth unit, especially as a 5-star now with the switching skill. And Rain, yeah, it's just Rain. I think you can just spam your SS3 with her, which is also pretty good. But yeah, Kirito, absolutely don't recommend making him into 5-star. It's, yeah, pretty much just wasting your resources. This Asuna, I also don't think that she's worth making into a 5-star. And yeah, but Rain is, I was still thinking about making a face tank into a 5-star, but I think it's okay to make her into 5-star if you have her already. And Golden Knight Alice, definitely make her into 5-star, she's pretty good, especially for ranking events. I recommend most likely her. If you want to pull this banner only for her or for Rain, yeah, then try to pull it. But if you already have one of those two, then definitely don't recommend you pulling it. And is there something else we need to mention? I think the mace upgrade is going to be in like a week or two at the earliest. I don't think that next week we're going to get any new stuff about it. Oh, and about the weapon scout for the 5-star upgrade weapons, don't really recommend going for those weapons. They are pretty weak. Unless you want to get the dual blade for Rain, the other weapons are really bad, especially the one for Alice. And crit stats are pretty okay, but the attack stats are just so low that it's not really worth to go for it. And also, if you didn't already die, then please die, because 200 people need to die, or I think it was 200. No, 2000 people actually need to die on the quest, which means that your whole party needs to die. It doesn't matter from who, but I think each player can only do this once. So yeah, I already died for the quest, so please just die first, I guess, so that everyone can get these 100 memory diamonds. And I think we should be able to clear all of this and get our 250 memory diamonds in total, which is pretty nice of Bamco. But yeah, as I already mentioned, you need to die for this, so don't waste your time and just die. And also don't forget to vote, because your vote counts. I still think that Yukata Rain is like the best choice, or that's at least my personal opinion. But as I think many people were voting for like Yukata Rain and the Dark Dual Blade Yuki. So I don't know, I think those two will this time get into the vote. hopefully. And I think they actually chose the top 4 characters to upgrade into 5 stars, so I'm not sure what else people are going to choose for the other 2 characters. So Yukata Rain, the Tanabata Yuki, and 2 more slots free. Maybe you guys could tell me what you guys actually voted. Would be pretty interesting. Maybe we can make like, I'm maybe making a poll vote on Twitter, so definitely join there. It would be pretty interesting, at least for me, to see what kind of characters you voted or what kind of characters you hope are going to come. But yeah, I think that's it about the news for today. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this helps me out a lot. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Peace.